Hello, hello. Welcome back to Tifosi Time. Happy New Year, everyone. This is the first episode of 2023, episode 115 of your favorite Serie A podcast. And with the new year, fellas, kicking off the second half of Serie A, we also brought along a brand new sponsor. Our brand new sponsor this year, Poop Like a Champion cereal.
What the hell?
We highly recommend it. The link will be below. And I must say, guys, out of all the illustrious sponsors we've had, I feel like this one truly fits the essence of this show. So shout out to Poop Like a Champion cereal. Get yourself a box. All right.
For anyone who's listening, he's holding up a box of Poop Like a Champion.
Yeah. That's yours, man. They're good. Poop like a champion.
Wait, have you tried it yet?
I've been pooping like a champion all
It's for real.
No.
Yes, they're not like every other sponsor. They're not really a sponsor, but they could be. Hit us up. All right. So fellas, say hello. I'm Frank, by the way, here with Chris, Dan, and Pietro, the normal fellas. Say hello.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Hi guys.
A week off, it felt like a month off.
It did feel like a month off, right? Like
Yeah, I feel like we haven't done this in a while.
I feel like I have holiday brain all around. Back to work tomorrow after a couple weeks off, and the show was missing. It's I don't know. I'm probably not going to talk much this episode unless you really go
Anyway,
with
we
something.
have at the end of the World Cup, we have two champion and one vice.
Oh, you're talking about for Juventus?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like any of them.
No, we don't like. I mean, the last thing is they say they probably the Maria and Paredes are going to be on the bench. And the last news is Juventus, they want to offer to Rabiot 7 million plus bonus.
Why? Are we starting the show? Are we starting the new year on such a bad note?
Wait,
Do we have to start on that?
That's
Like, you
what
guys
I
have
read.
any other topics
I
that
mean,
are
if it
possible
was for me, I
Rabiot
would have
resigning?
sent them out.
But speaking about the World Cup, the cool return was McAllister going back to his team. The entire organization met him as he entered and clapped for him and cheered for him. That was that clip's online if you want to see it. But that was the cool return for the people from the World Cup. Nobody made a big deal about Paredes and Di Maria coming back to Juventus. Nobody cares.
Juventus wants the ball, but now get in the middle, Roma for the ball. And, for the balance, the finance, Roma is more debts than us. They're close to the balance.
Well, nobody in Italy has money. That's why English clubs are making all these moves. Italy hasn't done jack shit. Nobody in Italy has money. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of movement from anyone.
Oh, but what about the movement? Going back, everybody said with Juventus. This Juventus put money from the team. And this
Well,
Agnelli.
So the last time we talked, was it just when the whole thing went down with Juventus about firing the whole board being fired?
No, that was a while ago.
So we have okay. So let's just take count for people that have So Serie A does restart on Wednesday,
which is a week later than everybody else.
Which is a
Every
week
other
later.
league has been going on.
Yeah, it's a week
Another
later.
thing is Juventus is on the side on Carnesecca and Vicario. You are the bet we're not going to get to middle of the
I don't think we will. So I guess we want to start with Juventus because we talk Juventus. We're all Juventus fans, right? Let's just talk about so we don't know what they're going to do. We know they don't have any money. Let's just throw it out. What would you guys want? I know they're in third place, right? So they have a chance to at least end in the top four. I don't think they're going to challenge unless Napoli really collapses and loses a lot of points early on, right? But would you want them trying to buy people right now, or would you want them trying to sell people like Chesney or Rabiot if they could, making a couple dollars?
Depends on the player.
Yeah, true.
I think of all
The
the things
question
that can
is
happen.
okay about the money. We don't have money. But if you go according to what we would read on the paper, first of all, I don't understand what they talk about. I want this guy. I want this guy. I want this guy. I think it's all media that just does that.
Mm-hmm.
All this talk, and then we don't go. None of new young people. We nobody know them. are not the big people.
Well, I think the first thing that probably has to be decided, right, is who the new sporting director is going to be. Like they haven't picked one, right? Like
No, not yet.
When we had the last show, they were like June to maybe all this stuff.
They gave it full power to Allegri.
Oh God! What to make player decisions?
Sportivo, I don't know what cazzo word.
Yeah, maybe with the budget not to sell it. Hopefully not to sell or buy anyone.
If it's that true, we're gonna have the people that Allegri like. But I don't understand.
Great.
I don't know. I think Juventus is gonna. I think they're in the wait until they put a new person in place, and they're just going to try to limit spending, get rid of the high salaries that they don't need. If anything, I don't think they're going to buy anyone.
I don't think anything's going to happen. They've said that like Quadrado's gone, Sandro's gone.
Quadrado, Sandro, Bonucci.
So let's think about that. No, Bonucci's contract doesn't run out, does it?
We're going to build a team.
Yeah, but does Bonucci's contract run out? Like Sandro's contract?
They don't think they're going to renew it. They're right if they
No, but wait, that's my question. So Sandro's contract is up. Quadrado's contract is up, right? Is Bonucci's up too?
No, it's just one more year.
Yeah, so they don't have to renew him. You have Rabiot who's up. All these three players, Rabiot, those other two guys, that'll save them like $21 million a year.
Maria, we're not going to get.
Di Maria you should get him.
We're not going to get.
Right, so that's good. A good way that we can actually get away from these salaries.
We tried to sell McKenna and nobody wanted it.
Yeah, McKenna, you're only going to sell him if you sell him at a discount and a loss.
I mean, nobody wanted it. They said they want to put $1 million. Then they were willing to sell it for 25, 30.
Listen, he's the player that's going to move. If anyone's going to move, it's going to be him.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to give him the money they're looking for. But I'm just thinking Juventus. If I was Juventus right now and they're in big money trouble, if they are, I don't know. I think you all these contracts that are going to run out, you look at it as a blessing. You let them go. That lowers your wage bill. What 40, 50, 60
play with the young people.
Play with some young people that people don't know next year. And if Allegri is not the right coach for that, then you get a new coach. But again, they're not going to want to pay two coaches, so we're probably stuck with him too.
Because we don't have a money. It's out of the ordinary, when to buy this one.
No.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind the youth movement if they had the right young kids. I wouldn't mind it. That wouldn't be bad. Because again, there's no big team in Italy that's spending all this money buying all these champions. There's not.
No.
What is it? They wanted to renew this young guy, 17 years old. The center defender is good. This guy. They should renew and make him play right away.
Oh yeah, the guy in there on the 23 team. I don't know. Hussein.
Yeah, they need to keep any of those young guys that have any type of promise. They need to keep. And
there's a lot of teams that want him, so they're trying to renew him.
It's a free. If they don't do a nice contract, if I leave.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't think so. We're in agreement. We don't think Serie A is going to be buying a lot of players at all this year. You guys said before the show, I guess Mons is bringing back a player potentially, right?
Yeah,
Brecalo might come.
Brecalo is good. That's good for a team like them, though. Brecalo is decent.
There's going to be more selling than buying.
Yeah, but we want to talk about towers. Soleil, Rovella.
There's nothing to talk about. They're not. They don't have any money. I don't know why you guys waste time.
Well, Soleil's on the team. They can play him.
Well, I heard they might loan him out, but
they're going to loan him out. Really?
No, I don't know.
Well, I guess if they're see the thing is, so Di Maria they're keeping, right? He's not. I was hoping he was going to ask to go to Argentina after he's done.
He's not.
People said, "Oh, you're going to cash in on him winning the World Cup." I guarantee you get less out of him or equal to what he got.
What do you mean cash in?
Like he's going to be so excited. No, so excited about winning the World Cup that he's going to have a good second half of the year. I don't think so at all.
He's playing 10 games.
I'm telling you, he's going to be wearing sandals. Like I said in the first, he's not even going to play. So
you're not going to see much of a difference in any of the teams.
I think Rabiot will play hard if they keep him because he wants a good contract.
He wants money. He's motivated.
Yeah,
and
I think if we don't have a mind, I think the whole chance we have to have all young people on the.
Yeah.
All young people we have already. We try to get new young people. All the people that make a big salary, we have to let them go.
That's what I'm saying. I think all these guys that their salaries running out. I think that's the best. Juventus is very lucky that that these guys are going to be off the books next year.
Yeah, but at the same time, guys, there's still more than half the season left.
Yeah.
They are still in it for first place. If you really think about it, they are in it for first place.
The way we play, come
Listen,
on.
Dan,
No, I
agree with
agree.
that,
I
Dan.
don't think they are going to, but you want them to tear it down when they can legit win.
No, if for not
No,
to
I don't
talk
think, Dan,
for
I don't think
Pogba,
that's why they will, right?
for
Because
Pogba, up to now, we pay him for nothing.
well, you're stuck with that contract till he retires. So good luck with that one.
So I'm saying nothing's going to change because
no, nothing's going to change this year. Especially, let's say Napoli comes out and loses to Inter on Wednesday.
Oh, another thing about Napoli. You know, Napoli wants or now the Morocco midfield.
Oh, the guy. Was he number 8 on Morocco? He was good. Napoli bought Bereszynski, a backup right fullback. They actually made a move, and a move they needed because Di Lorenzo can't play every single game.
Listen, I told you I was dead serious, not because he's American. The one player that I thought I don't know if he's already on a big team. But I think he's probably not a huge name yet. If I was Juventus, I would have gotten him. Was Robinson the fullback? I think they could have got. He's on Fulham. He's 23, 24 years old. He's athletic like Spinazzola. He's not going to want $10 million a year.
Yeah, but he's going to be expensive to buy.
But that's the problem. Even Fulham has more money than us. So what we can't buy, Fulham used to be a team you could go grab, right? Like I'm going to leave Fulham and go play on Juventus. Now, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's gotten way out of hand with the disparity between England and everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, you got to hope Vlahovic. Listen, Vlahovic is not going to play this game.
He's not going to play 3 games. He's already out 3 games.
3 games now. So, but these two are like within 3 days of each other. So it's really, I'm talking, I think more in terms of weeks. So he's out a couple more weeks, right? And you got to hope he comes back.
And he's good.
I think
they think about to sell him too.
Well, what? Let's sell him at his lowest value ever. That's smart.
No. 90 million.
Yeah, they would get a lot.
I don't know, but that goes to Dan's point, right? Like I'm okay letting these overpaid guys that are old, like Di Maria and Rabiot, whatever. But I wouldn't sell Vlahovic because again, like then you have to replace him. Like who are you replacing him with?
No, they used to say, I see they have young people. One 17 center forward from Serie Chief. What was it? Serie D. We don't know what end they do. These people,
Yeah, and here's the thing: Vlahovic is 21 years old. Like people forget that. Like Vlahovic is 21 years old. Like normally, if he was on Juventus, they wouldn't even let him play past the under 23 team yet. You know what I mean? Like they're acting like this guy's 29. He's 21. He can play 3-4 years, and you can still sell him at 26. Like
I think the best chance, the only chance they have, is to go with young people. But
I think it's going to be Juventus is not going to go all young people.
Could be going to do good with young people.
Yeah, but Juventus is not going to go all young people. So I think you have to be really, really smart. Like you have to go with young people that make less than their really value because you get them early, and then people that are really worth something of Vlahovic, like you pay them a little bit more because they're a champ. You can't pay Rugani too much money and Rabiot too much money.
You keep Bremer.
Yeah, exactly. You keep Bremer and Vlahovic, and then the rest. Honestly, who else on the team? I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but like Chiesa. But I don't think Chiesa makes. Does Chiesa make $7 million a year?
Chiesa make 5-6 years.
You keep Chiesa again. He's young, but those are the 3 guys, right? And then the rest: Fagioli, Moretti, those type of guys. Bonucci goes, Rabiot goes, Di Maria goes, Sandro goes.
Maybe you can try to sell Szczesny too.
Yeah, Szczesny goes if you can make 10-15 million. You let Perrin play, or you get Karnasecki, or you get Viccaro, right? Like. That's all, and you just and then Juventus is not going to be poor forever. They might have to do a year or 2 like that,
And so, what I think is forget about the old people with even at zero cost.
Yeah, but not if you got to pay $10 million in there and it's Ramsey.
They already did what they had to. Forget about that.
If you notice, the only moves that got good at 0 were the 18-year-olds that left their team. Pogba the first time. Coleman when they were 18 and they left. Anyone else that they've gotten that already was a player, they overpay for salary because they.
That was a Kyle George. He got injured himself.
I forgot about Kyle George. Yeah.
Did they get Pirlo for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not all of them, Frank.
Well, Pirlo was Italy. Was in Italy though. It was different.
He was $0 though. He was a free guy.
But they don't. But what about for every Pirlo you have how many Ramses and Rabiot that like they're okay if you're paying them $3 million a year, not if you're paying them $7. And they can't.
I don't know. He said there was a rumor that Rabiot wants $7 million a year. If that's true, that's absolutely ridiculous. Considering considering Milan's offering Leao now $7 million a year.
Yeah, but Rabiot, that's the problem because you're exactly right. Rabiot makes $7 now. His mom wanted 10 or 12. Yeah, it's stupid, right? That's why. Even though he had a good year and he's helped them, whatever. If it wasn't Allegri,
actually, Juventus is thinking to sell in January.
Yeah, if you can get $5 million for him, get $5 million for him. Bring back Zakaria.
I would.
Who's on loan, right? Or get Rovella. Like, if you're really having that much financial difficulty, that's what I would do. That's why they should have forced his hand when they had a team that wanted to buy him, and his mom was like, "No." They should have said, "You're not going to play the World Cup then, because you're not playing with us."
Other things, Frank.
He's beat this point.
So that's how you negotiate.
They decide to keep the salary low. So
Yeah,
you have to get rid of these people.
You have to, yeah.
And
you can't, and you can't fall for who were the players. Like, remember the players last year when they said, "Oh, we're going to re-sign." I think they were. Deschilio maybe. I'm willing to re-sign for 4.5 or 3. No, you're good. Like Sandro comes back next year and goes, "I'm willing to re-sign for 3.5. We don't need you." Bye.
Oh, you know one thing, Deschilio, they signed him up to 25 or 26.
He's on the team for how much?
25 or 26. For the amount is 2-3 million.
Yeah, because he was the one who played that, right? Because they didn't want him. He was all signed for less. Sure, you're going to sit on the bench and make your money.
Thing is, they want a Sandro. If they renew Sandro, they renew like a center middle. Center is defense.
What do you mean,
no fullback.
Great.
Well, who said that?
I read on the paper.
Yeah, the paper. I would stop reading that paper.
Stop reading the papers.
Yeah, I would stop reading that paper. The guy's never played in the middle and he sucks.
What? No, lately he's playing the middle.
No, I'm good. I don't know. So, yeah. So, I think it's going to be an interesting end of the year. Because, again, what did I say? I said we all want Napoli to win if Juventus is going to win. They were playing great. This first 4 games coming out of the break is going to be is going to decide if Napoli wins or not. If they win 3 out of the 4 and they started playing good, they're going to off and run. If they lose, this is my prediction, just my 2 cents. If they lose 2, tied 2, some stupid thing like that, and end up with 4 or 5 points, I think they're going to let the teams catch them, and then they're going to feel more pressure at the whole rest of the year. So this is an important 4 or 5 games for Napoli.
They have to clear the situation, Allegri situation.
He's there for 5 years.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're paying him $10 million a year. They have no money.
No,
Are they going to pay?
He's right. If they make the Champions League, he's there.
Yeah, they're not going to pay him $10 million to stay home and then pay another coach. Like, what's the point?
No, there is something after 3 years in the game.
I think if they don't make the Champions League, it's an out or something, right? I think right now,
I don't know. It's stupid to speculate about.
My most important thing is who they pick as the sporting director in the summer. Like, to me, it tells me they have their mind or their eyes on somebody big who's with the team, and that's why they're waiting until the summer.
Yeah, they talk about Giuntoli.
Yeah.
And Giuntoli want to get to Napoli or now.
Yeah. He's
the Moroccan.
He's not gonna, maybe the person they want is not gonna leave their team in the middle of the year, especially if it's Napoli and they're gonna win the championship. So maybe they have to wait till the summer, right? That could be. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. I don't think they plan on keeping Allegri as a.
No, well, I think they would announce something. They could announce something before, but the guy's not going to take over until after this season.
But see, even that, if you're Giuntoli, and you leave, if I know the Napoli, if I know what's his name, the owner, he's going to kick him out. He's not going to say, "Oh, stick around." What's the point?
It'll be set, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it probably may be set already, Dan.
Because Juventus has done this before. Like, even when Allegri left the first time, they told him, "Hey, you're out," way before the season was ending. You know, like, they do this ahead of time.
No, you're right. They may have the deal already with Giuntoli in the background, but they don't want to announce it for him and for them, until the summer.
That's what I'm saying. I hope it's something.
I just hope that this guy. I hope he's as good as everybody. Everyone wants Giuntoli. I hope he's, let's just hope he's not. We're all giving him credit for the players he got this year that are good, but we don't. I haven't run through a list of all the players he got that are no good.
They have a 4-5 name too.
But it's also different running Napoli.
Who? Petracchi.
Yeah, Petracchi.
Who's that?
Petracchi. It's the for Atalanta.
Oh. Yeah, I would much rather have someone coming off the Atalanta tree, personally, because they've been finding people for the last decade.
I don't know. I'm not really shit to bet on that Lammer signing because he just got traded for Caputo. Chris, back at Empoli. How happy are you?
Yeah, he's gonna lead goal scoring the rest of the year.
Caputo back at Empoli. So Lammers was a bust for Atalanta. He's already been moved twice.
What about the other teams? Like, you think Milan's doing anything or Inter, Lazio?
They got a goalie.
Milan's trying to get backup goalies because Magnan is going to be out even past the Champions League, like the first game.
What was his injury again?
I don't even know what the hell's wrong with the guy.
He gets hurt a lot, right?
He gets hurt for long periods, but he's going to be out at least till like mid-February.
The situation is still has to decide what to do with Leao.
Yeah, so they're offering him a contract.
Don't forget, Giroud is 38 years old.
Giroud, they're going to offer a contract.
He's playing his best he's ever played.
I think Leao wants to stay. That's the difference.
For now, I think
Leao's also very young, right? Isn't he 21 as well?
Yeah,
Leao could play 3 more years on Milan and then leave and go play wherever the hell he wants at 24. Yeah. What the hell's the difference?
Plus, I think Chelsea's going in for the Argentinian midfielder, so they're not going to have any money to spend on Leao.
I don't. There's more than one team that want Leao, Chris.
No, I know, but he's like he's the main.
No, but Milan is at least trying to tie up their players.
Well, again, Milan's players are a lot more young players, right?
But even people like Giroud, they want to keep.
At one point, there was a rumor Juventus was possibly going to try to bring back Rovella. That's not happening anymore, I guess.
I don't think
in January.
In January,
that's a pipe dream. That's not.
That was not going to happen. He's probably better off, honestly, playing another.
They already have 7-8 midfielders.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. He's probably better off. He's probably better off playing most of the games on the team he's now before. Yeah, because Allegri wouldn't play him anyway.
It'd be stupid to have him. No, but Inter's not really made any moves because they have less money than Juventus.
They're not gonna.
So
didn't they get sold though?
No, not officially.
Someone's getting sold to another American.
Inter's hope is that Lukaku comes back healthy and can actually carry them. That's what they're banking on.
And if anything, Skriniar is going to get sold.
And
Verratti with PSG, he signed until 26.
Yeah, Verratti.
That's the gas company.
Brozovic is hurt though. He's going to be out.
No, Verratti's almost 32 years old.
Yeah, he's been playing forever. That time went by quick.
He has. I just saw a stat. There's only one other person who has 400 caps for PSG in their history.
Oh, really? Verratti's been 10 years.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was 32 though. I thought he was like 29.
He's like a fixture over there, man. They love him. He's been there forever.
I mean, really, he's going to play his whole career in one team.
Yeah, he's got to
That's awesome. Yes. I think that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that when he went there, to tell you the truth.
Especially him.
Yeah, him was kind of like a head case, and it's probably the right big team, right?
Actually, Verratti, he surprised me in a way. He surprised. When he was young, he had the technique, he liked technique, and when he went to PSG, he started to be, tough. Now that's one fact he gets a lot of yellow cards every game.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit of Cassano's mental play, a little bit, not as bad as Cassano, but I think a little bit. He's got a little bit of a head case at times.
We didn't mention. Did we mention Mihailovic? No, Mihailovic passed away last week. Did we mention that?
No, we didn't.
We weren't here. Mihailovic passed away from his cancer battle. Pele passed away. It was not the best weeks. A couple weeks for soccer history.
Pope, something 26.
The Pope died too. Yeah.
Which
He
Pope?
did.
Not
The
Pope.
one before.
Benedict,
One
right?
of the popes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that sucks. I mean, Mihailovic. We said he started the season as the coach, and clearly things weren't good.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm trying to think of what else.
What about Amrabat? You think he'll be sold before the transfer
Yes.
thing?
About the Liverpool bought one player, right?
Gapko.
And they asked him, but what about Amrabat? And you know what the club say? This is not monopoly. We just about bought one, and now we want another one. We have to play with the player we have already.
Yeah, well,
It's like we don't have a good
You
team.
can't just keep building, adding players. You got to have a
I
system.
mean, a lot of people they want to buy just to change it.
That's what Chelsea does. Chelsea just keeps buying people. Like, how many people do you have in your roster?
Well, listen, that's what PSG did. Even when you go back to Donnarumma, right? They bought him the first year and they had 2 good goalies. They were like,
yeah, but I don't think PSG is happy with Donnarumma.
no. And listen, I don't think
the people from France they don't like him. I think
Donnarumma is good a goalie is. I still think he has some big gaps in his game that sometimes come back out. Like he's bad on crossing.
Last game they lost the 3 goal. He got the 3 goal.
I don't think he's going to be like Verratti and be there for 10 years.
Me neither.
He will move.
The problem is, here's the problem for an Italian player, right? When you go to a team like PSG and you go and you get these huge contracts, I don't know, you can almost never return back to Italy unless you're willing to take less money.
You got to take a huge pay cut when you're going to England. Like there's no other way.
You can't really go. It used to be, well, I'll go back to Juventus, but now it's like even to come back to Milan, Juventus, you have to be like, well, like Pogba, I'll take less money.
Yeah.
Like, and unless you're like a certain part of your career,
Frank, Pogba didn't get to less money.
He did a lot. Well, a lot less than he was making.
About 4 years of contract.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't get as much per year.
4 years, he's going to be 33 years old.
Listen, I wouldn't have spent the money he got, but the point is he was willing to take less money to go back to Juventus.
Yeah, it wasn't the money he was expecting.
Yeah.
From any team, that was all that was there for him. What other news?
You got it because it's 0.
Yeah.
Like it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, we can't blame Pogba financially because we cashed out on him. We got him free twice.
Hey, Frank, Pogba, so far, he looks like another Rams.
Well, no, because he's been injured, which is what we say, He's not Ramsey. Listen, I don't expect. We knew we were getting.
I think the issue with Pogba is, he's doing this rehab and stuff, and then you see on the New Year's and for the holidays, he's skiing and he's doing all this like fun stuff.
Wait, I didn't see him skiing. Yeah, how is he allowed to ski?
He's been skiing. He's been doing.
How
shit,
is he like? The most contracts have clauses in other leagues where you can't do things like ski because you can literally get hurt skiing easy.
Dude, I don't know, but I know people were pissed that he can do that and he still hasn't touched the field.
See, that's just a bad contract. Like if I was these teams, there's certain things you can't do. Like you can't go, cliff diving off a cliff when I'm paying you, so then you get hurt. Like
riding motorcycles and stuff.
Yeah,
figurine, he dance to show the knee. Yeah, by the time you show something in the field, where you play?
In a month or two.
Yeah, I mean, the other day, with all this being said, if we want to just bring it back to the league, right? It's like it starts up 2 days from now. It's different than the normal breaks because of the World Cup. We've only played 15 games, so the second half is a little bit longer than the first half in terms of games left to play. And Napoli has a big lead, but big leagues can go away with 2 bad games.
Still 21 games left. There's 21
games. Napoli can give it the championship away this year. No.
Yeah, I think so. I'm telling you, I want the first 5 games.
Hey, Frank.
First 5 games. Let me see what they do.
The first game he does in Milano with Inter.
Yeah.
Even you lose this game.
That's bad.
But that's not a good sign for them.
That's not a good sign because you're thinking it was only 3 points. I'm thinking about psychologically, right? We were playing beating.
They have a team.
Listen. All right, so you're saying they can't lose it. I'm saying the first 5 games. If they lose this game versus Inter and lose even another game and out of the first 4 or 5 games, they're going to let other teams.
Another game, and point they have Juventus.
I'm not even saying they have to lose it to Juventus, but like if Milan can catch them too. Like if they turn around after 4 games and Milan instead of 8 points is 4 points.
Let's face it, people, the team to get closer to him, They have to lose all the game with the Inter, Juventus with the best.
Well, no. The bigger thing is there a team behind them that's going to win enough games?
Because it's the biggest point.
That's the question. Is there a team good enough behind them to win games in a row? That's a better question. I don't think there is, but the fact is you do not want to turn around if you're Napoli at the end of January and have like Milan be 5 points behind you or 4. Then it's a whole new season. Then it's all the pressure. You have to actually pay attention. You don't get to play free anymore.
I don't think nobody's going to get that.
Yeah, listen, they're the favorites. I hope they win.
I would not be surprised if they go to Milan and they beat the Inter.
No,
they could.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I'm just saying.
Listen, if they play the way they played in the first half of the year, they will beat Inter. This is what I just saying when we went on the World Cup break. The team that had the most to lose from a month off was Napoli.
Yep.
From 5 weeks.
Napoli, they are the team that rest more. They didn't send nobody.
Rest is not good when you're playing amazing.
Yeah,
like when you're playing amazing, you don't want rest. You want to keep playing and staying in form. You don't want 5 weeks off.
I want Osimhen to keep scoring goals. I want
When you're killing teams 4-5-0, you don't want rest. You want to just stay in form, but you want to keep going.
I'm not worried about them.
No, I'm not saying I'm worried about them. I'm just saying I'm saying it now. So if it happens and I say it in 5 weeks, you're not like, yeah, well, easy to say now. I'm saying it now, right? That's all. I said it before. I'll say it now. If I was them, I think this game versus Inter is very important. I don't even want to tie. Like I just want to win. I want to start the year the way I ended it. I just want to come out and beat them 4-0.
Listen, all of us would be very happy next Monday if we come back and Napoli kick their ass, 4-0. So
yeah. I mean, I guess because we hate Inter and we want Napoli to win. Yeah, that would be happy. For the championship as a whole, it'd probably be more interesting if they didn't win.
No, but even as
I'm not thinking. I'm just saying right now there's no hope. Right, they're 10 points ahead.
There is no hope. They play for the second spot.
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. If you want some drama.
No, what drama? That is not going to be drama.
He's saying if you want it, it's not going to be any.
Yeah, I don't listen. It's a very short percentage, but it's not mathematically possible. I'm just saying that.
I'm more excited for the Champions League, honestly, with Napoli. I hope they win the whole goddamn thing.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. We haven't had an Italian team go far in the Champions League really in a while. I mean, Juventus is the last one, but like I want a team to go far. Atalanta, but I'm saying like no one thought Atalanta really had a chance versus PSG.
They were winning that whole game.
No, I know, but no one gave them really a chance. But like Napoli win these games, like they're going to be favorites. So
and you know what? I just looked at the schedule again just to make it concrete that these next 4 games are super important for Napoli.
Well, one's Italian Cup too. You got to look into.
I'm just looking at the Serie A games.
Oh, okay. Because Italian Cup thrown in there.
It's too. Inter. Then it's Sampdoria, right? Then it's Juventus, and then it's Salernitana, and then the 5th one is Rome.
So win.
Yeah, if they win, then yeah, they're gonna run away with it. But Rome, Inter, Juventus in the next 5 games, right? I'm just saying you could lose points to any of them. You could lose points on a bad day to Salernitana.
Yes, Juventus has shown you that.
Yeah,
and Monza.
I'm not rooting for them to lose. I'm just saying that this is a critical month for them. That's till January 30th is Rome not.
They're too good for the team.
It's true. He's right.
I agree.
I like to disagree with him all the time, but he's right.
No, but I agree. But I'm the only one who thinks taking 5 weeks off when you're playing amazing, like one of the best teams in the world, like in Europe, is a bad thing.
I'll tell you something else. Just because they like to, because the first game they play with Inter.
That's
they don't
lucky.
play with Salernitana or somebody else.
Well, because they have to take it more serious. You're saying versus a small team, but I'm saying is so I'm the only one out of 4. I'm okay if I am that thinks taking a 5 or 6 week break when I'm playing awesome.
No, I'm with you. I think I think what you said. They were the team that had the most to lose with this break, and they're the one who can be most effective.
That's all I'm saying. And great teams, they don't doesn't matter. They come out, they win the next 3-4 games, and they win away.
It's not ideal, but I'm not worried about it, honestly.
Do you guys think the games are going to be played well, or it's going to be sloppy? It's going to be.
I think it's going to be almost like preseason again. Right? I feel like the first week or so back. Yeah,
I feel like it's going to take a little bit to get these teams back into it.
I agree with that because, like, you had some players at the World Cup. The rest have been playing friendlies or practice.
Yeah, it's just
they had Christmas break. I'm sure they had a couple days
plus,
off probably
like
for Christmas.
The games are crammed so close together too, so it's going to be like, hey, this one's playing 45 minutes.
The weather's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's. Right? I think it's going to be pretty ugly. The game.
This is probably the worst month of weather in Italy. Usually January, right? Mm-hmm. So like you could get some cold, shitty days. Like
you'll get a lot of weird results. I think,
which also doesn't help a team that plays with the most style, right? If the weather sucks. So I'm just saying, like, I hope they come out of this and they like Chris Wiz, they win the Serie A and the Champions League. That'd be awesome.
Give the treble,
like just for Italy, just win everything, just so Italian teams look like they can actually do something. But if I was them, I would take these 4 games very serious. 5 games.
Do you guys want to look at the schedules? Because there are 2 weeks. We have games Wednesday and then what is it? Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? Is the second
first games are Wednesday and then it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
All right. So Chris, do you have them? You want to read them off, the Wednesday ones?
Yeah, round 16.
Yeah.
All right. So pay attention because we're gonna pick these games, right?
Yeah, we'll pick right after.
All right. So we got Salernitana versus Milan, Sassuolo versus Samp, Spezia versus Atalanta, Torino versus Verona, Roma versus Bologna, Lecce versus Lazio, Cremonese and Juventus, Fiorentina and Monza, Inter Napoli, and Udinese Empoli.
All right, I was kind of listening there. Let me pull it up.
I haven't pulled up here too.
I need to look at it. All right, so who wants to pick the first game?
So we're going right into it. Inter Napoli 3-1.
After all that, you don't even give him a chance.
You just tied him.
You just said that they were going to steamroll, and now you're giving them a tie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Inter is home, by the way. So
I'm also going to go 2-2.
I'm saying 2-0 Napoli.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Chris and Dan's picks, but I'm trying to change a new leaf and put more logic between my bet. Not what I want.
So that game is 2:45 Eastern time, by the way, on Wednesday. If you want to block out your schedule to watch that.
Yeah, I'll be working since it's the first week back. I don't think I'm gonna have much extra time.
Same.
How about we do Salernitana Milan? That's a big game because Salernitana is the top 10 team and Milan's fighting for first place. Salernitana's home.
Yeah.
1-1.
I'm going to draw 2 actually. I think 2-2.
2-1 Milan.
What do you say?
2-1 Milan.
That's what I was gonna say. 2-1 Milan.
Okay.
Here's what about Rome Bologna?
That's what I was gonna say. Rome Bologna, because I think Bologna is gonna have a little something extra in it for him this week. So I'm gonna go 2-1.
I wish that was a home game.
Yeah, it's not a home game, but I'm going 2-1 Bologna. I don't think the ball is going to play, right? He just came back from the World Cup, so
maybe he's going to play.
Kicking one penalty shot, Dan.
Yeah, but I mean,
it was a long flight.
Partying. If he doesn't play, Rome sucks, and I don't think he's going to play, not the full game at least. So I'm going 2-1 Bologna.
I say 1-1.
I'm going to say 2-2.
I want to say 1-1.
I want Bologna to win that game so bad.
I say so 1-1 because I go because the ball is there. Otherwise, they would have lost.
You guys think he's starting on Wednesday?
Yeah, he's.
I don't think he's going to start.
Mourinho is the think he has good. He believed just in the ball.
It's true, and he didn't play a lot in the World Cup, so maybe he will. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be surprised.
Mourinho, without the ball, Roma become.
I think everybody knows that. If
he's
you watch
still
the
probably
games,
hung over.
If you watch the games, the ball is not there. You know they suck.
Yeah, they're a different team.
No, they're a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the ball in there, everybody get better.
Should we do Cremonese Juventus for the 14th?
Might as well, right? Like that's not
all the other games are kind of crummy anyway.
No Vlahovic, no Di Maria, no Paredes. They have. Probably coming off the bench if he's playing.
Cremonese is home.
Chiesa is probably.
I just hope they're not rushing Chiesa. I know he played a little bit.
No, but I
like,
don't think he's. I think he's coming off the bench at most. Like I don't even think he's gonna play.
Yeah, I'm saying hopefully he's ready for that even.
I'm gonna say 2-2.
And if you remember, Juventus is like the hottest team in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
but again, so then there's the second one who had the most to lose from the break.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna say 2-1 Juventus. I'll give them the win on this.
Frank?
I guess I'll go 2-1 Juventus. Part of me says they might tie, but I'll go 2-1 Juventus. Since I picked ties in every other game.
We would not be shocked if they did tie this game.
All right. Moving on to round 17. Again, these are January 7th to the 9th. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You got Fiorentina, Sassuolo, Juventus, Udinese. That's a loss. Monza, Inter, Salernitana, Torino, Lazio, Empoli, Spezia, Lecce, Samp, Napoli, Milan versus Rome, Verona versus Cremonese, and Bologna versus Atalanta.
God, you're throwing out so many team names. I couldn't even follow that.
Sorry.
Okay, let's do the first one of Milan versus Rome. Yeah, Milan versus Rome. Milan is home. I will say 1-0 win for Milan.
I say 1-0 for Rome.
Wow, okay. This guy really loves Dybala.
Milan's home.
Yeah.
2-1 Milan.
I say 2-2.
Okay. I kind of want to pick Bologna-Atalanta game.
Okay.
Bologna's home game. First game back. 2-1 Bologna. They love them. They love them. I have to go for them.
I'm going to go 1-1 draw. I don't like Atalanta this year. And Bologna will be extra motivated the second half of the season.
I'll say I'll say 2-2.
Okay. You guys want to pick Juventus Udinese?
Sure.
Juventus is home.
2-1 for Juventus.
Or the crowd doesn't show up.
3-2 Udinese.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious. Dead
Score
serious.
3 goals?
Yes, dead serious.
Why? What makes you say this?
Juventus isn't good.
Okay, but they have been playing good.
It all depends.
5 weeks off,
Can I
just
ask-
like you guys said.
Can I
It's
ask
not
a
good.
question? Is he going to go back to playing the old guys in midfield and not the young kids? Do we know that?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know who's going to be back by then.
Like, is he going
He
to
has to
continue?
play the old guy.
Yeah,
He can't play. He's not going to play Fagioli, Moretti, and those
No,
guys.
one of the two.
not both of them. Fagioli's going to get a lot of playing time. Fagioli is really good. He's really good.
Oh yeah, I know he's really good, and Moretti's really good too. So who are we thinking is going to start for that midfield?
It's going to be Rabiot, Pogba, and Fagioli. I think is going to be the
Pogba's
midfield.
not even playing.
Well, I mean, when he eventually gets back.
No, I'm talking about for this game.
Look
I
at
don't know.
that.
That's a fucking week away, Frank. What do I know? Locatelli's going to play. You want me to predict a week away lineup? Get out of here.
I want to say 2-2. I think I picked every draw so far.
You've picked a lot of draws. I don't know. 3-2. He didn't really give a good reason why that. I'm going to say
Udinese isn't bad, man.
2-1 Juventus. Udinese has been really bad the last few weeks, by the way.
I think Beto is going to shit on Bonucci. How about that? There's my fucking reason.
At least that's a reason.
Yeah, no one can really refute that. No one's going to back up Bonucci.
What do you say? Did he give a score?
Who?
Him.
I say 2-1 for Juventus.
Okay.
Last game. What do you want?
No, is it the last one? Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did 3 already. Fiorentina Sassuolo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah.
Should be a good game.
I mean, I don't even know if Amrabat will be there. Nico Gonzalez has got to be healthy by now, right?
Yeah. I'm going Fiorentina 2-1.
I say 2-2.
I hate Sassuolo this year. 3-1 Fiorentina.
Would you say 3-1?
Yeah.
I'll say 2-1 Fiorentina.
All right.
And just a reminder, these are our picks that we accumulate for the season. Chris is in first place right now, right? Don't you have a pretty commanding lead?
Yes. Hold on, let me see. I think I have 28 points. You have 22. Danny has 21, and Frank has 15.
That's something like that.
I think I got all of them in my last round.
Yeah, you did good. You have a pretty healthy lead.
I also had something to lose by the break. I was on fire.
You and Napoli, the most to lose.
Yep.
Hopefully, I mean, we'll see if there's any transfers for next week. I don't think there's going to be a lot. And then we all have actual games to talk about.
Yeah, it's been. It feels like it's been longer than 5 weeks, right?
It has. We didn't mention Ronaldo to Saudi Arabia, did we?
No.
About Ronaldo, his contract. First of all, they say he went to a championship where nobody showed him.
Yeah, they're not on TV.
No one bought the rights.
Yeah, so?
No, so I didn't see it. Second of all, on the contract is if Newcastle get in the championship, he can go in Preston.
Why just Newcastle?
Yeah, why Newcastle? I don't get it.
He must have talked to them already.
Newcastle is the odd, I think.
Yeah, it's their oil. Yeah.
Oh, I know they have a shitload of money. I didn't know it was the same.
Oh, so it's the same owner. So if they go in the Champions League,
yeah, but Newcastle has no shot. What are the standings over the EPL? I guarantee.
No, it's at the third place, right?
Are they really? They're that good?
Yeah, they spent a lot of money.
Really?
Why did they just bring him to Newcastle now?
They missed the Tottenham.
Why didn't? If he thought he was going to help him, why not just bring him to Newcastle now?
Maybe not to mess up with the flow of the team. They're doing well.
Oh yeah, Newcastle's in third place. Look at that.
Yeah, but you know, I think one reason they did, I think maybe they think when Ronaldo play, all the field is going to be full.
Yeah, of course.
Newcastle has lost one game all season.
Like that.
And they're in third.
Yeah, because they have 7 draws. They have 9, 7, and 1.
See
if
ESPN Plus picks up the Saudi Arabian league.
I bet you they will. Somebody will. Somebody, just those games, I bet you they will. They picked up freaking Wrexham on ESPN too. They showed them.
Another thing is Ronaldo is going to make more money than Messi and Mbappe together.
Yeah, well.
Shoot, there was something else I wanted to mention.
If he's not going to play on a top team, you know what? He might as well go get as much money as he can. Why the hell not?
Speaking of just one last Italian topic, Conte is having some trouble in Tottenham.
What?
I mean, they're not playing well. They keep dropping points. So you know how
Conte is another piece of shit.
Whoa.
No, you know what? I tell you what. Now it's start to say you can get to my position if you don't have a good player.
He
always does the same playbook
same
playbook every time.
And he's wearing out
the player.
And he's going to be
But
gone.
did we not call that? I mean, as much as we give him his credit, like because he gets teams to play, but it's the same crap every time. Is why we were happy he was gone.
I wouldn't
you
call
can't
him
pretend he's at the $100 restaurant with a $50 menu, or whatever. Same
when he
crap.
started to lose, that to finish
it's
his
always excuses.
But it's that's they started to say the player they're not good.
I mean, I don't think he'll be there, but
By the way, they have a lot of good players on the team.
Yeah, no, and they spend money.
Do you forget Perisic? Kane, Special K, Romero, Bentancur. They have a lot of good players.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
The thing is the EPL is very competitive. It's going to be tough to be top 4. Like, what do you want?
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
no, because if I know
they're battling for the top.
Yeah, no, because if I know him, he wants to be able to buy like 2 new $100 million players like every transfer market.
Everyone does.
Even if he buy another two player with $200, he's win the championship.
No, but that's his excuse, right? That they don't do that. So, but they spent a lot of money on him anyway.
It's all deflection.
By the way, and you know what else that says? That's another reason that it's unrelated, maybe not as obvious, but that's another example that we know Paratici is an idiot. Because that's the second time now a team that you've been responsible for building, you hire this coach who goes on and says you built a shitty team. Like, so you keep bringing this guy as your coach, and then he keeps saying, well, we can't compete because my team sucks. So, I don't know.
You see, with Juventus, you say you can eat at the restaurant $100 with the $10 play. Totally, they have the money. They spend the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not an excuse, with that team at least. So we'll see where he goes next, because I don't think he's going to last there more than this season. I think that was all the Italian news that we had there.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot, huh?
Nah. Well, hopefully the games are good this week.
Let's hope.
The problem, you know what is? Even in Italy somewhere, there is no game that you win for sure.
No.
In England, everybody can beat each other.
That's a good
As a matter of fact, Brentford, they beat Liverpool.
Yeah. Brentford's my team. They're in like 7th place, man, and they spend money.
And there is about 5-6 games, 5-6 teams that can win the championship in there.
Yep.
So it's not a question. You buy this, you buy that.
It's better than Juventus winning 9 years in a row with no competition.
If you don't win, you cannot say after we don't have a good player.
Yeah.
First of all, he's in 5th place. He's acting like he's in 12th.
Yeah, but over there, every game is like
the fans are nuts.
It's life or death over there. You drop 1 point, and it's
I think we should all move to England or Italy and just be able to go to every home city game.
Yeah, sure. Let's make that happen.
All right. Anything else you guys want to finish up with? Or are we good?
Allegri out.
I knew that was coming.
If you like what you hear or saw, give us a like, give us a follow. We'll appreciate it. Catch us next week again, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Don't forget, the appropriate serving size of Poop Like a Champion is no more than 1/2 a cup at a time, or you will pay the price.
Frank, I need you to try that tomorrow morning, right before you go to work.
Yeah, we need. Actually, Frank, we haven't done a YouTube show in a while. Can you do one on that, please?
There's extra money in my contract from the sponsor for me to do YouTube shorts. You know how that is.
If you're bored.
Listen, first of all, they got the baby package. They got mentioned on one episode, and they paid $50,000. If you want every other episode after that, you got to pony up again.
All right, I'm tired. Goodbye. See you guys next week.
Good night.
Adios.
Bye.